Good evening, guys. Welcome back to Greasy Hands Garage. I know it's been a while since I have done a post. I have had a lot going on. I've been working on the Savage here. I've been working on my VTX. I've got two more projects lined out for future videos. Stay tuned and watch those. It'll be a good one to stick around and watch. Today we're replacing the shift sealer or shift shaft seal on my '04 VTX. Um, should be a pretty easy job, so let's get right into it. All right, starting off, you're going to take his side cover off. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bolts, and just like that, there they are. So, take this off. You're going to want to get a flashlight, unless you just have an awesome lit garage. Um, this is your neutral safety wire. You want to keep it kind of out of the way. You don't want to pinch it or tear it or anything. And then we're going to 10mm socket and take this loose down here, pop that shifter linkage off. So once you get this bolt out, you have to pull it all the way out, or it will not come off right. As you can see, I already have this marked here of how it goes. Just wiggle it, it'll come right off. You got another 10mm bolt back here. You have to take that off. It's a retainer for the seal. All right, I've got you a little bit closer now to where you can see. We're going to take that 10mm bolt right there out. And we're going to carefully remove that. And I like to keep them all in one piece so I know which way it went on. All right, now we're going to go get a pick and work that seal out. All right, let's get this seal out now that I have the picks. It should be pretty easy to come out. It should not be seized up at all. There we go. She's coming. And you are going to leak a little bit of oil. I have a track stand. I'll show you. I have a track stand to keep this upright while I'm working on it, and it makes a huge difference when you're trying to work on stuff and keep it upright so you don't lose oil or anything. Eventually I'll be upgrading to an actual motorcycle stand. So alright, so what we're going to do now is we're just going to clean this shaft up with just a rag. You don't want any sand on it. You don't want any sand going in it. And what I like to do is take one of the picks and actually kind of shove it up in there, roll it around, make sure you get all that sand out of there, dirt, grime, oil. Then we have our new seal right here, and we're going to take just a touch of grease. We're going to dab it on it just so it seals right and slides in easier. Now we're just going to carefully work that on. Carefully work that on the shaft. Careful not to tear it or anything. And then what I've found works really well is a piece of 1/2-inch plastic conduit. And you want to just carefully tap it until it's flush. So now that we have the shaft in and everything, we need to make sure we put all of our pieces back on, put all of our retainers and whatnot. So I'm just going to clean it up real quick, wipe all the grit and grime off of it. and it's kind of tight, and I have large hands, so it's hard to get in there, but we're gonna get it. Sometimes it's easier to hand start it with an extension. So, and it's gonna want to pop up, so you give me a minute, baby. My helper just showed up, so we're gonna want to hold that retainer back, just like so. Get that on there nice and snug. Remember what I said, line your shifters up, make sure that that line's matching. Seat it all the way in, and then start your bolt. Sometimes you got to come out, move it around to get that bolt good and in there. And I always hand tighten it, and then come in with your ratchet. I don't ever use an electric impact or anything on this, because you don't want to damage it. Like that. There we go. And it doesn't have to be super tight. And then you put your cover back on, and there you have it. Get you a good shot in there of it. It's all nice and tidy, ready to hit the road. It is not a very hard task to accomplish, so I would rate that one probably like a 4 out of 5 or a 4 out of 10. It's not very hard at all. So tune in next time. We'll be doing a carb boot replacement on the same bike, because the one I just put on ripped. And then we'll be moving on to a Kawasaki Prairie 400 4x4, doing some differential work and carb rebuild and all kinds of good stuff on it. So y'all stay tuned, and I'll holler at y'all next time.